Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome back again to another video from the Apex Predator Billiards Training Club. My name is Apex Lenio, your aspiring local professional pool player and pool instructor. And do I have an exciting series of videos coming to you from a recently conducted event that I had organized. And by the title of the video and the caption on the video, you will see here that we have a local mixed Mosconi Cup version for pool for the very first time here in my country. Of course, I actually came up with the idea for the past month, over a month ago, and I pitched the idea to the players, and they were really excited to really see what it's like to actually feel the pressure or some sort of pressure. What is it like for the crowd to be cheering for you or cheering against you when you're playing the likes of a Mosconi Cup? Now, of course, you guys are watching, this is just a version, a rebuilt version of the Mosconi Cup. And of course, here we have a coalition of A-level players, B-level players and C-level players. Now, you would have seen on my channel here where the two dominant or the most dominant players right now on the circuit in my area is in fact Shane and myself here, and we decided to form two teams containing 6 players, 2 A-level players, 2 B-level players and 2 C-level players. And what you're seeing here is in fact the team matchup here, where in fact the 2 A-level players, one pair of the A-level players will be facing off in one rack of 10 ball. Now, in the draw, we did a mixed draw where depending on, we placed 3 disciplines in the bag. That's 8 ball, 9 ball and 10 ball. And based on the draw of the discipline and the players that are playing, then in fact we'll know what games they will play. Now, predominantly 8 ball is the sport, is the discipline that we play mostly in my country. But of course, we cannot leave out the likes of the 9 ball and the 10 ball version of this great game known as pocket billiards. Now, what you're seeing here on screen is one pair of the A-level players, that is Lee Miller versus Sean. Sean is playing for Team Apex and Lee Miller is playing for Team Shane Van Boning, or Team Jamaican Shane Van Boning. That is Shane Green. So let's see what this rack face-off here will be. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, guys. Turn on the post notification bell. Leave some positive questions and comments, and let me know if you want me to even come back with a full version for this type of Mosconi Cup event here. So starting off there with the break, Lee has won the lag and Lee has broken off and has deposited a ball into the pocket here with an opening shot here on the 1 ball. Now of course, traditionally, as you know, the Mosconi Cup starts with a team event and we have 1 rack per player here. And so Lee Miller has pocketed the 1 ball straight down, stunning across from the long rail, coming back over for the 2. Now, I think he has played short side. Well, he has played himself into a position that's a little bit tricky, so you'll have to probably stretch over the table here. Lee Miller is in fact a veteran pool player that has been playing pool for a little bit more than 15 years on the circuit. He has hold a name for himself, and as a local player who doesn't really travel outside of, he travels but not as much as he should. He has definitely lived up to his name and maintained the level of skill set that he has garnered. Lee Miller, I think, is probably over the age of 35. I'm not completely sure, but he's definitely a veteran pool player in the business here of pocket billiards in Jamaica. Nice shot there on the 2, coming 2 rails back out for the 4. Now Lee Miller here nicely, perhaps just maybe stunning across for the 5. That is nicely done. And he has very good cue ball control. As I said, he's an A-level player for the better half of, let's say, probably about 6 to 7 years. He has been an A-level player and has definitely has the grits and the wits of coming up with the results. Now, before Sean comes on the table here, let's look at what Lee Miller decides to do here. Stunning across, coming up think he has played himself a little bit out of position. Lee Miller is the kind of player that shows a lot of emotions on his face when he's playing. That's mostly how you know you'll have a chance, because he does wear his emotions on his sleeve. And although you know that he's more than capable of getting out, nice recovery shot there by Lee, coming nicely around. He's probably going to play the 8-10 combo. Remember that for this level of pool, we do not play combo on the 10. If you pop the 10, it has to be respotted and you continue your run. Now, Lee Miller did not negotiate quite nicely for the 8 there. He played a nice combination from the 8 to the 10. But now he has left himself short side. He has left himself a little bit tough here on the 8. He most likely will have to go for some sort of safety here. Well, in fact, he's going for the bank. Quite an interesting shot there. I personally would not have gone for that bank. That was a little bit too aggressive. But that's Lee Miller's decision here. Now, you would have heard earlier in the background where I actually instructed all the players that the shot clock is on the television that is to the right side of the screen. You're not actually seeing it now. Now, a little interruption will occur here because Sean, who is playing for Team Apex, in fact, here you'll see there he's taking quite a bit of time to actually play his shot. He's calculating and calibrating what he should do here. But I think he's going to commit a time foul. Now, we don't have hired referees. The players are assisting as timekeepers and referee. But there you see here that we are pointing on the clock there. There's an argument that has pretty much developed there. Everyone is keep telling Sean. You'll hear in the background. It's a little bit disturbing though. But you'll see that everybody is coming down onto Sean. And Sean is disagreeing with the fact that there's a time foul. He's saying that there should be a beep. But we're actually playing in a very noisy background. Lots of talking, lots of different activities going on in the background here. We did in fact, and you would have heard in the beginning of the video where I said to Sean that I'm not going to tell you guys that the shot clock is on the TV. So it's quite disturbing. Sean is pretty upset. I am the captain of my team, but I'm also acting as the referee, and I have to play the game fair here. Now, Sean is pretty upset with the fact that he committed a time foul, but the rules are the rules, and we did in fact state that the shot clock should be watched on the television there. Now you'll see that the conversation went on for a little bit more, and we tried to come to a conclusion, tried to figure out what is best. Sean decided that he didn't want to play the event anymore, and it had a really good vibe except for these hindrances here. So I went ahead and I spoke to Lee Miller if he's willing to disregard that, because Sean, to some extent, he does have a point in terms of there should actually be a beep. And considering the fact that we did tell him that he should pay attention to the television, he was pretty disturbed by the fact that he had to be playing and be watching the television. So again, as I said, guys, I just allowed this to play on so I could explain what happened. But we did eventually come to a conclusion, and we allowed him to just we replayed the camera, and we tried to put the cue ball to as close as its original position that it was after the time foul here. All right, so I think that it's almost time that we get to that point here. We've decided that, I spoke to Lee Miller. Lee Miller is, there's a bank available, and it's risky to really give him back. I probably would have not wanted to really give Sean this, because Sean is in fact a strong player. You see that we have come to a conclusion to allow him to go back. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you guys would have done in this situation if the rules were stated audibly and Sean decided that he didn't want to be a part of the event. Now, it's pretty disturbing, but rather than cut out what has happened, this is the position that we're in. We've just given Sean the opportunity to just go ahead and shoot. Here he just got down, he tried to just pocket the ball, and it didn't really work out. Scratch there, He is kind of concerned. He's not really a rotation level player. He's a veteran as well. He's been playing pool for a little bit over 15 to 20 years. But he has always been playing the game of 8 ball. 9 ball and 10 ball is something very new to Jamaica, new to the players in my area, new to Jamaicans himself. You know, we watch a lot of 9 ball, but it's a game that we regard as being a lucky game. And for years, I have always been telling the players that 9 ball is the way. 9 ball is is the most international sporting event on the pool scene. But nevertheless, here Lee Miller gets an opportunity here, pots the 9 and just gets dead straight in for the 10. Now, unfortunately here for Team Apex and for Sean, but you know, that is the reason why the rules must always be stated clearly and all players should be in agreement. Sean apparently was not in agreement with what had happened. Nevertheless, though, Team Shane is up 1 rack to 0, and coming on the table here is the other pair of A players. Yours truly, Apex Elenio, and Shane, one of my most worthy rivals here. Now we're going to be facing off in a rack of 8 ball, and as I said before, when we did the draw, this is a mixed level players tournament, also with mixed disciplines, 8 ball, 9 ball and 10 ball. And prior to the actual match, the actual event, the draw was placed and Shane and I matched up and we drew the game of 8 ball. So we're going to be facing off with 1 rack of 8 ball here. You guys can definitely try this event in your area if you have 12 solid players. You can definitely try this. It's really fun. It was really exhilarating. And I've been watching Mosconi Cup for perhaps 15 years, and I've always wanted to know what it feels like to literally be under this pressure. And I thrive. I love the energy that pool brings when you're playing these kinds of events. And Shane, of course, is the team leader, so everybody's looking forward to this one single rack here. Now Shane here uses the side break, nice hard break there, nice spread on the object ball, depositing 2 balls into the bottom right pocket here, nearest to the camera. And Shane, of course, you know, I've shown you the talent of this young man. He is perhaps one of the most feared players on the circuit right now in my area, and he is definitely safe to say that he's in the top 15 players in the whole entire country, you know, considering his skill set. So let's see how this rack pans out. Shane is a very, very aggressive player, doesn't really give much chances here on the table. Pockets the 7. Ooh, there, missing that open opportunity. Now yours truly, Apex Elenio here, of course, team leader for Team Apex Predators, and of course everybody's looking forward to me leveling the scoreline here. Now Shane misses his opening shot. I now have a clear opportunity here at the solids, have a tough opening shot here on the 5. Definitely needs to try to develop that 8 ball as early as possible. That is tied up with the 7, so let's see what happens here. Pocketing the 5 into the bottom left here. Nice clean pot there by Apex Elenio. Landing nicely here. Having a look at the 5 to the top right. Or am I going for the 7 straight down? Looks like I'm eyeing the 7 ball into the top left here. I'm gonna have to try to squeeze that in. I do apologize for the angle of the camera. You will not see all the shots clearly. But nice pot there on the 7. Now what do I have here? I have a pot here on the 5. Or is it the 3 ball? They pretty much have similar colors. But if I'm not wrong, I believe this is in fact the 5 ball here. So I'm going to try to stun follow to come out for the 2. The 1 ball and the 2 ball is on the same side rail here. Ooh, bad position there by Apex. Trouble. The table is wide open, and Shane may be able to come back to the table. What a brutal error there by Apex Elenio. Really wanted to kind of just squeeze past that 12. If I just landed on that 2, that would be perfect here. But I'm going for the aggressive bank. Let's see here. Just banking. Trying to hold with inside spin. Ooh. Just over cut on that bank there. Shane definitely has an open opportunity here. He definitely has to solve the problem. Doesn't have any clear pot on this 11 ball that's close up to the rail here. So he may have to develop that slight little cluster here. Let's see what he decides to do. He decides to go for the 9. Let's see here. Pots comes out. Nice clean stroke there on that opening 9 ball shot. So he has the 14 to the side. You can see him walking around having a look already. But he has some problems at the short rail here. So it's going to be interesting to see how he handles that situation. Pots the 15 and nudges the 14 here. Oh, not too bad. He has a pot here on the 12 ball. So let's see how he works this out. Very aggressive player, very clinical player at that. If there's an open opportunity, best believe you're not going to be coming back to this table here. Oh, nice shot there by Shane. Oh, what a beauty. Nice nudge there on the 14 ball, pardon me. Really nice shot there by Shane. Drawing into the side rail. I'm not sure if the intent was to break it out or nudge it. But I think the intent was definitely to get in line with that 14. And he did so. But does he have a combination? Is the combination clean? He's looking at it. But he's also looking at... Oh yeah, there he is. He has called a safety. So he's going to leave me behind the cluster of balls here. Oh, that's not bad. Not sure if that does give him any justice. I think maybe he's trying to extract some sort of balling hand. But knowing, you know, there you can see I'm looking for my jump cue. Pretty equipped with this jump cue. I think I have a really good success rate with jumping and pocketing the ball. But most likely I have a lot of success with just jumping over the obstacle and to get myself out of trouble. So let's see what happens here. I'm calling for the... I'm trying to pocket the 2 straight down. Alright. Let's see here. Nice clean stroke. Pop. Nicely jumped. Alright. Making contact here. Oh, nice. Very satisfied jump there. Little bit of acknowledgement there from the crowd. Didn't give Shane a shot. So that's a nice result for Apex Elenio. Shane now, let's see what he does. Is he going for the pot? Is he going for the long pot? Or is he playing safety? He is. He's trying to play safety. He's trying to leave me long and leave me tough. Now Apex has an opportunity. Shane still has that problem though that he was trying to solve earlier. Alright, so I'm going for the aggressive back cut. I'm bridging off the rail. This is not easy. But he has a chance. Maybe trying to block the 13 ball in the meantime while trying to pot. Great shot there by Apex Elenio. Really nice. Really nice pot there. Was very, very confident in that stroke. Ball went cleanly into the pocket. Leaving here an opening shot on the 1. Settling down, you know, I'm very much aware of my environment. If a player walks in my line of shot, I'm going to be disciplined enough to get up off the shot. So here we go. Apex Elenio after a great shot here on the 2. Pots the 1 into the side. Comes out nicely. Asking for the crowd here. Yes, asking for the crowd. You should clap me. You should cheer. Definitely putting Shane on the back burner here. Leveling the score at 1 rack apiece. Really nice. Really nice. There we see Kevron coming on screen here. And he's up next. He is up next. So it's 1 rack apiece. Team Apex versus Team Apex Selenio. Pardon me, Team Apex Predators versus Team JAMSVB. Alright, that's the Jamaican Shane Van Boning player. That's what he calls himself. Now, we admire the skill set of Shane Van Boning. He is, in fact, he is, in fact, the favorite player of most players that are actually in this event here. Shane Van Boning is truly an admiration and an inspiration for all our games. Now, we have here on screen Shaquan versus Kevron. Kevron nickname is known as Super, and Shaquan's nickname in the poll is known as the Gymnast. So let's see how this rock pans out here. Gymnast is a strong B-level player. In fact, a player that has really worked himself up the charts. He has struggled his way to get to this level. I remember when he just started playing, he would play day and night just to get his game up. And he recently went overseas, copped off a few tournaments in Barbados, and definitely comes back with a much stronger game. But he's still a strong B-level player, and looking forward to see him in the next couple of years. Let's see what Gymnast has to offer. I think this is the very first time that you'll be seeing him on my channel. Not sure in the future if I can get him for a few matchups so we can see his true skill set. But here we go, Shaquan. Very aggressive player, very confident player that is. Sometimes I think he's a bit too overly confident, but maybe that's his driving force here. Let's see what Shaquan here. He has a very unorthodox break off there. Cue ball. Somewhat in control. Don't think he went through nicely on that break stroke though. Kinda hit the ball as opposed to stroking the cue ball here. But he has a ball down. And he's also playing 8 ball versus Kevron. So let's see what happens here. Shaquan decides quickly to get down for the solids. Potting the 7 coming nicely out. There for a shot on the 1. Let's see what problems he may have. He has the 4 ball. Is that the 2 ball that's tied up close to the 8? And no, probably he needs to get that problem sorted out with that 8 ball right away. Think that he was trying to maybe draw into or draw up a position. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. He may have played himself out of position, but I think he has a recovery option here. He has the 5 ball all the way down. Or is he going for the pot on the 4? He's going for the difficult pot. He's jacking over. He needs a smooth stroke on this one to get it down. Let's see what Shaquan comes up with here. Oh, almost nudging off the 5. Not sure if that was the intent though. If he was trying to play off the rail, off the 5, or was he trying to pot it clean? Was he hoping for a lucky pot? Didn't seem too convincing there. But the pressure is high. This is the very first time these players are playing this kind of tournament. In my country, in my area, we predominantly just play a lot of, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot of 8 ball. That's just meaning the discipline that we thrive on. But let's see here. Super Kevron is in fact also a rising player. Gymnast is not so much from my area, but he's very close to my vicinity. He plays a lot of pool in his earlier days here in Mandeville, here in my area. But he's predominantly a Clarendon level player. He's like 1 parish away from me. So I just recruited him for my team because I do not have a lot of players that is at his level in my area. But Kevron also, he plays for Mandeville, but he too is also from Clarendon. But I think he definitely represents Mandeville for the most part here. Nice pot there, opening shot. Kevron has a very methodical approach towards the game of 8 ball. He thinks a lot, he calculates a lot, like myself here. Most of the rocks that I have ran over my years of playing has always been from a calculated perspective. I'm very methodical. You know, I have a lot of knowledge when it comes to the cue ball. Kevin also definitely works on his game assiduously too, right? But as I said, these level players, you'll see throughout the course of the weekly posts that these players although very good at running racks when it's open, they can truly be tested in an event like this one here. Kevron missing the tough pot there on the 15, leaving Gymnast now. Can Gymnast pot the 5? He seems very convinced that he can. Nice roll, pretty nice holding position for the 2. I think that's the 6 ball that's tied up with the 8 here. The 4 ball and the 5 ball is down table. Let's see what he decides to do here. He's looking. Is he trying to draw and open up the 6 and the... Or can he roll it in? No, he's going down table. 2 rails. Oh, did he overroll? No, he's okay. But is that the 6 ball though? I'm not certain if that's his ball. I know the 8 ball is on the short rail here. Let's see what he does. He has the 5-4 combo. So he's just going to roll this in, trying to keep the 5 ball very close to the pocket. Oh, he played the 5 ball straight in. Oh, this is nasty. This is really nasty. This is no good. He has to be stretching. He's a right-handed player. The 8 ball is all the way up on the short rail here. I'm not sure how he's going to get back. He's probably going to need a bridge, but I don't think we have a bridge that was available. Oh dear, this is not good for Team Apex, nor is this good for Shaquan. I don't know how he's going to go about. He's taking out his makeshift extension, but I'm not sure if he's going to have enough cue power to draw that cue ball back up for the 8. I think that he really played a bad shot from the 4. Well, I'm thinking that maybe he didn't play the correct position or the angle on the 4th. Now he's stretching here. This is no good. Oh dear. Really bad miss there. He kind of rushed the shot, I think. I think he kind of rushed the shot, definitely. Although it would have still been difficult to really get back onto that 8. So either way, as Gymnast, I think that was really a bad analysis of the rack here. But let's see what Kevron comes up with here. Nice pot. An unfriendly nudge there on the 12. Gets that closer to the side rail nipple. He's okay though. He has a nice angle here. Should be able to stun out. And he has such a nice steady stance. Nicely done there by Kevron. Pretty good. He has an angle. Now the 4 ball blocks the 11. Or is that the 13? I think that's 11. He's calling safe. He's calling safe. Or is he? Is he calling safe? I'm not so certain. I think he's trying to pot this ball. Oh, this is nice. Oh, very intelligent there by Kevron here. Forcing Gymnast now to have to kick. And this is a makeable kick, but if you don't have the necessary knowledge to understand the angles of the 1 rail, especially on an 8-foot table, you might find that this very makeable shot using the diamond system can easily be missed. Let's see if Shaquan has it within him. He's down quickly. Looks like he's applying a whole ton of side spin here. He's getting up back, checking his angle. He's down. Oh, he kicks it at it wildly though. That I really didn't think that he measured the angle correctly then. Knowing myself as a kick, I wouldn't say I'm a kick expert. I must say that I definitely understand the angles of the kick. So Shaquan there missed an opportunity from the previous inning though. I think it was really tough. He played a really bad angle onto that 4. Even if he had extension, I think that it would have still been very difficult to get back onto that 8. Shaquan may in fact pay the price here because Kevron, I don't think, will bring him back to the table here. He has an off angle combination. You can see that Kevron is really trying to measure the angle that he's gonna have by controlling the 15 after the combo. Oh, really nice. Oh, there. Kevron, I don't think the angle is too heavy to hold for that 8. He's probably going to have to go around the whirl. He's down quickly. Looks very confident. Let's see what he does here. Kevron looks like he's going around the rails. 1, 2, 3, 4. What a brilliant shot there by Kevron. Amazing. Excellent cue ball control there by Kevron. You can see very composed, very calm, very methodical at that. He works a lot. I have seen him practice a lot. He has worked a lot on his cue ball control, his ability to maintain and handle pressure. You can see he's very elated there by capturing that win there. So Kevron has taken the lead for Team JAMSVB, and nice clean positional play there by Kevron. Unfortunate there for Gymnast. Kind of really left himself a little tough there on that 4. But it's all a part of the learning process here. Now we have approaching are the other pair of B-level players. We have St. Clair's Swaby versus Courtney Gibson. Or Devon Gibson, that is. 2 fire opponents. They are close to B+ level or a flat B level players. These players can run racks on you if the table is open, believe me. And fun fact, these 2 specific players have been battling it out with each other for years. They have been playing underground pool. And I think that overall, I think Courtney has a better record against St. Clair's Swaby. And usually it is under the pressure that you will see both players' game come out to life. Here we're playing 9 ball at that, and this is Courtney's favorite game because most persons are very much aware that Courtney is the 9 ball combo guy. You know, he goes for that 9 ball anywhere it is wildly. I do understand that a lot of you players who may be watching this for the first time coming from Jamaica, that 9 ball is really not a game where it's for luck. It's really more skill than luck. But Courtney, believe me, over the years he has played some really tremendous combinations. And sometimes it bewilders us, sometimes it shocks us, sometimes how he really gets down. But let's see here. Let's see if he's going to go for the 9 ball. No, he's not. St. Clair's Swaby has an opening pot. Alright, nothing there. Oh, I think that's a sellout. Or is it? He got a little bit lucky. Not sure what St. Clair's Swaby was trying to do there. But Courtney's down quickly now. Trying to play some sort of safety, I guess. Nothing really worked out there. He leaves ST with a pot. Not sure if ST is going for the pot. Is he though? He's got to be careful here. He's got to nudge into that 4. Oh, missing. So these guys are playing quickly. We're actually playing with a 45-second shot clock and a 15-second extension. Not sure why they're playing so fast. But Courtney then. Oh, nicely. Oh, nice kick shot there by Courtney. Really nice kick there. Let's see what he does here. Oh, I'm not sure what happened though. ST kind of went at that 2 ball overly aggressive though. I think Courtney got a little bit unfortunate in the kick. He nudged the 2. But he's back in now. Let's see if Courtney has what it takes to run the rack. He has the 4 ball tied up with the 5. How is he going to assess that situation now? He's going for the aggressive breakout. And you can see that these level of players, these guys are very entertaining when they're playing. They don't play perfect 9 ball. But believe me, when these guys are pocketing the ball, it gets really crazy. Let's see here. St. Clair's Swaby has an opening pot here on the 4. A tough pot at that. But if he can just settle down here and just kind of get this pot in. If he can just settle down here and stroke this 4 ball in, he has automatic position here on the 5. He's a little bit jacked up. So let's see here. Looks like he's going to play a hard stroke. Oh, wow. Oh, that's no good there. Has he gotten lucky? He didn't call the 4 into the top left. So Courtney's probably going to... Let's see here. I think Courtney has given him back the shot. Courtney doesn't want to take the kick or the jump. I honestly would not have done this. But I'm not sure how skilled Courtney is at the jumping. I know he has a really expensive jump cue, but I'm not sure why he didn't really. I think it's maybe the position to get back from the 5 to the 6 while Courtney turned this down. But ST is pretty good at the jumping. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he jumps and ST. Ooh, great jump shot there by ST, but he's so unfortunate to have accumulated a scratch here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No good for ST here. Courtney's down quickly already. Not taking too much time to run this rack. It's gonna come out, knocking that 7. One rail coming nicely over. Oh, okay, let's see here. Courtney has overplayed position again. And he's down quickly, going for the bank. It's not really taking not even 10 seconds to shoot. It's going for the shot into the side. Nice shot there by Courtney. Now he has a 50-yard shot here. Is he going for the bank or is he going for the cut? I'm not even so certain. Oh, he's going for the hard pot. Is he going to... Ooh, that would have been so close, and you can hear the crowd cheering. You can hear even my voice in the background intermittently here. ST has a chance. So slightly thin cut here on the 9. ST has to be careful. Nice smooth stroke to get this 9 ball down to draw the score level. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. ST has missed an unforgivable shot. You can see the walk away there is in this. He's disgruntled by that miss. Courtney's down. This reminds me of David Al-Kaidi versus Alex Kazakis for the World Pool Masters. Great shot there by Courtney. Woo! That was riffled into the pocket. Riffled into the top right pocket. ST St. Clair Swaby pretty much got his chance there of getting that 9 down, but missing the 9, the crucial 9. Team Shane is ahead by 3 racks to 1. ST has given up a chance there. A chance that he probably, you can see him just walking across there, perhaps very disappointed in what the turnout of that rack was a while ago. But now, let's turn our attention to the C-level players then. We have on screen here Rico. I don't think I have his full name, but I know we know him as Rico, a C-level player. And we have the old maestro, Tony. We have Tony approaching here. Tony is in his, I believe, in his high 60s. He's an amateur level player. Took up the game. He plays mostly for leisure, for fun, but he started to compete quite a bit. And Tony definitely loves the competition as well, and he does get that odd rack or two. Once he's out, he's playing. Once he gets into a groove, he will definitely trickle some damage. But of course, they're called C-level players for a reason. So let's see how they go about. They too are going to be playing 8 ball, and I think that the players find themselves a little bit more comfortable and confident when you're playing 8 ball as opposed to 9 ball and 10 ball, because it's a much trickier game, much more knowledge needed to play the game at the highest level. You can see there that Courtney demolished St. Clair Swaby there. So St. Clair Swaby is just having a little drink, just washing off that bitter pill that he had to swallow for that victory with a nice bank there by Courtney. Let's see here, Tony breaks nicely then. Nice spread, getting a ball down. And you can see that Tony is one of those elderly veterans. Definitely has some talent. With some practice, he will definitely get to a level. But there you can see some uncharacteristic miss will occur. Some drama will take place here. And let's see here. Rico too also is a player that I think to some extent he really struggles to get his game to the highest level. He has been playing for, if I remember, I know when Rico started to learn how to play this game, it was about 2 or 3 years ago. Give or take, the maximum would have been about 5 years ago when I saw him first taking up a cue. I don't think he plays the game as serious as he should, but he definitely has some talent. He knows how to pot a ball. He knows how to make basic position. But let's see here. Let's turn our attention to Tony. Closing the game. He's decided to take the stripes. So Tony is just kind of those type of players that will just pocket the ball until he gets himself out of trouble. He will pocket his way out of trouble. But then if he doesn't read the rack carefully, he can often end up in problems. So he's just going to just knock off a few of these balls off the table. And here you can see just stroking through. Let's see here. He has a problem with the 15. I hope that he actually sees it. He's having a look to see if the 13 passes the 15. He looks confident. So he's down. He's about to pot the 13 to the side. Let's see what happens here. Rolling through. Nicely done there by Tony. But now he has an awkward combo. So you can see he's measuring up the combo. This is going to be tricky. You can't leave Rico with too much of an open table. Did he foul? Oh, he fouled. Oh, there. He fouled. I think he went down quickly. And he brushed the 4 ball with his hand. I'm so sorry guys, I don't have a replay for you here. But he's giving Rico a ball in hand. Rico is immediately going to solve his problem, which is on the 1 ball here. He's going to try to roll this 1 ball into the side. A little bit jacked up here. He's got to be careful. Nice shot there by Rico. Alright, Rico is also a player that is very calculated. Not sure if his calculations usually works out in the form of victory, but he's very methodical, takes his time measuring up. I think he's a very systematic type of player. You can see that he's literally playing conscious pool by setting his stance perfectly, that kind of thing. You know, they're called C-level players for the very exact reason that you're seeing here being displayed on screen. A nice attempt there by Rico. I think he has left Tony here with an opening. Not sure if the 15 ball goes into the side. It does. Tony's down quickly. He's not hesitating. Rolling it into the side here. Leaving a thin cut. It's going to be interesting to see how Tony decides to get back on this 10 ball, I think it is. It's a little far away from my camera. Oh, pots it come around. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, Tony, lucky Tony. Lucky Tony here has pot come off 3 rails. Not sure if that was the intent. He has left himself a difficult pot. But if he can pot, he's looking at the bank. This bank is definitely off angle, so I'm not sure how he's going to negotiate the path of the 12. He's going for the bank regardless. Let's see here. Do! So close. That was a great attempt there by Tony. Really ambitious attempt there to pot that 12 and to get back onto the 8. That would have probably lifted the roof of the building that we're actually playing if that shot had been deposited. But Rico has his chance here. Rico has his chance. Now he has to just kind of pot his way. Just pot a couple of balls. Get into position. Nice stroke there by Rico. On the 5. And what I like about his demeanor is that he does what a lot of these players don't really do. If you saw in the other match, the players didn't actually walk around and observe the table a lot. You'll see that there's a difference in Rico's approach to the game. He takes his time, even though we're using a shot clock, and he tends to use up all of the shot clock for almost every shot. you'll hear a lot of, like I'm hurrying him because I don't want to get another time foul. But Rico there, really nicely done. You can see he just walks around casually around the table. He's not in any rush, even though the pressure. And I'm very, very surprised as to how he handles the pressure, because without saying, he would have to agree that he's, of the 6 players, he's probably not the strongest of the 6. He's probably close to the 5th or the 6th strongest. So he's definitely going to have to come with the goods. And that was a really nice draw shot there. You'll hear the crowd in the background cheering there for Rico there. Let's see what he does here. He's just going to have to just roll this forward and try to settle for some sort of straighting shot here on the 4. Short side position, not bad. Would have loved to be off the rail though. And this is where you're going to find that these C-level players have a lot of work to do in terms of cue ball. Now, if this was me or the A-level player, or even a B-level player, this would have been a most likely just kind of jack up, maybe stop, maybe stun draw, and accept the tough pot here on the 8 straight down. Let's see what Rico decides to do here. His cue is a bit level, and this was it's a bit jacked up, but let's see here. He kind of pops the cue ball into the 4. And now he has played himself completely out of position here, leaving himself with a bank. This is no good for Team Apex. This is no good for Rico here. I think he's going to, not sure what he's deciding to do here. He's calling a safe. How is he going to play this safe? Let us see. I'm not sure what he was trying to do. He's very exasperated there, very disappointed in himself. Not sure what he was trying to do. I would love to know, Rico, in the comments if you're watching this. Let us know what the intent of that attempted save was. What were you trying to do on that 8 ball? But this is a total sellout, and as I said, look at the position that Tony here plays for the 8. You can see that there's a lot of knowledge that's missing there, and that's why they are called C-level players. But I'm committed to sharing whatever knowledge I have. Tony has also played himself out of position, and he's down so quickly. He just decides to go for the bank. Oh, this is very chaotic. Oh no. Oh no, you'll see that the whole place is shaking. After going down 3-1, Rico now has the opportunity here to drag the score a bit closer for Team Apex here. He definitely should make the shot. Looks a little awkward there on the stroke though. And he's dipping and dropping his hand. Oh dear. Oh my god. He has literally scratched the cue ball with the 8 ball. Very disappointing thereby. Very disappointing thereby. It is, I think we're all starstruck. You can see Gymnast coming there and kind of demonstrating to him in between rocks what he thought that he should have done. Rico is listening. He was, he's the type of player that very teachable. He doesn't really argue a lot. He knows he has experienced players around him, so he's going to listen. There you can see everybody just approaching in between rocks here, what they thought that he should have done. So Gymnast there you can see just discussing with him. But I'm also there in the mix, and this is the kind of vibe that we get from pool playing here in Jamaica. I'd love for some of you guys to actually come here and enthrall in this energy that we have. But wow, oh wow. I think there was an intermittent break. I think one of the players were late in arriving. I think it's Leron, who is supposed to play against Kimoni, which is who we call Smurf. Kimoni is aka Smurf, and Leron aka the Goose are the other 2 C-level players. In my opinion, I think they are much stronger C-level players than the group that you saw, than the pair that you just saw. I think they are the higher level ranked C-level players in their quartet. But you can see here, just in between rocks, we're killing time. Be sure guys to hit the subscribe button below. Let me know if you'd love to see a full-blown event on the channel here. We're actually waiting for Leron to arrive. He should arrive in a few minutes. So in the meantime, guys, I hope you're enjoying the type of player, but the type of matches being displayed here. Do look out for more contents. You're gonna see more matches. Some entertaining matches took place between the singles and the doubles. An upset also took place. Oh wow, it was a very entertaining match between myself and Lee. Here we go. Leron has arrived, and now it's Kimoni, otherwise known as Smurf, and Leron, who you have seen already on the channel, the young talent on the rise, known as the Goose. And you will see in a moment why we call him the Goose. He definitely looks like the golden goose. Bless up yourself, Leron. You're truly a talented player that just needs time to grow his game. Smurf has also worked really hard. You know, he started playing pool less than a year. Leron has been playing pool a lot longer. I think Leron has been playing serious pool, and he has been looking at serious pool a lot longer than Smurf. Smurf started playing competitive pool January of this year. Before playing competitive pool, he didn't know that pool was this competitive until he met myself and Shane and a lot of the other strong players here. And he has worked assiduously on his game, and believe me when I tell you, you'd have loved to see him when he just started. He was a complete wreck. He would miss easy shots. He would miss open layouts. But this is poised to be a very interesting 9-ball rack. I would say that it is an absolute thriller of a 9-ball rack between these two C-level players, and you'll never believe that these players are C-level players because of the knowledge that they execute on the table. Believe me, these guys are some talent here in Jamaica, and I'm hoping that you guys will be able to meet them very soon as we continue to help them to develop their game. So here you see a break off there, and these two players are also rival. Leron decides to play a push out there, leaving Smurf a look at the one, but it's not potable. And Smurf, I think one of Smurf's strengths is his ability to be patient, and he also loves the safety game. He loves playing safe. He loves trying to hide the cue ball or the object ball. So let's see what Smurf decides to do here. He's going for a safety. Oh, this is nice. Very nice control here on the cue ball. Very nice control here on the one. Leron is safe to say that Leron is one of my students, so I definitely gave him a few lessons on kicking, so he knows exactly what he needs to do here. No pressure, Leron, but the score is 4-1. You've got to get Apex a chance, Apex team, Apex Predators a chance. So he's going to go for a 2-rail kick here. 1, 2, nice kick there by Leron. He has got himself out of the ball in hand, but I think he's kind of left Smurf with more or less the same shot earlier. But this is an easier chance here for Smurf to hide him behind that cluster of ball. So let's see what Smurf decides to do here. Smurf is going to lock him up behind that cluster. That was a great and absolutely fantastic safety there by Smurf. Brilliant shot there. Now what can Leron do here? He's gonna have to, he has a really tough kick. See if he can pull off another Shane Van Boning here. But the rack is still clustered up, so Smurf is gonna have some problems though. He's definitely gonna have some problems. But let's see here. Leron has a trouble. He's trying to kick with inside spin, but oh dear. Great safety there by Kimoni. But let's see how he goes about this rat then. Is he going for the 3 safe? I think that's what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to fall. I think he recognized that running this rack is going to be tough. So he's going for the 3 safe. Bringing that 1 ball back up behind that cluster. Really smart. But not smart enough because he has left Leron here with a very easy kick. The escape from this attempted safety is easy, but can Leron re-safe? Oh, great safety there by Leron. Really nice. A nice Efren type kick. A nice Efren type kick there. So Smurf literally got his chance, but I think he didn't really measure up where that 1 ball was going to leak out. So now he's in trouble. He can kick, but will he be able to kick and play safe? Oh, foul shot there. Foul shot there. So both players were able to play really good safeties and to extract a foul from each other. Nevertheless, the foul from Leron has been cancelled. And now Leron has a chance here. Is he going to try for the 3 foul? Don't think so. He's going for the combo. Is he going for the safety? I'm not so certain what he was trying to do there. I'm not sure though. Let's see. Smurf still doesn't have an opening. Leron got way fortunate. Very, very fortunate there, Leron. Is Smurf going for that 9 ball? I tell you about these C-level players. They will go for some of the craziest shots. And they will make it sometimes. A lot of the times I've seen where the balls hit multiple rails and just finds a pocket. He's going for it. And who can blame him actually? Oh, there. Oh, locked up behind that 4. Inadvertent safety is what General would say, a very fortuitous safety. Oh, very lucky there by Kimoni. And I find that this rack is very interesting because both players thrive on the safety game. But Leron kicking nicely. Beautiful kick there. Beautiful escape. Still not leaving Kimani with any easy opening. It's been about 3 to 4 minutes already. And both players are still trying to get their opening shot. Kimani has an aggressive opening cut here on the 1. He tries for it. He tries for it. He missed, and again, fortuitously putting Leron under the gun. So Leron has to kick. Can he kick and stick? Oh, beautiful. Oh, incredible shot there by Leron. Is he full ball snookered? Can Smurf see the edge of the 1? Let's see what Smurf does here. Doesn't seem as if it's makeable, but he's going to try to escape with a slight masse. He's probably going to escape. Alright, he has escaped, but he has sold out the rack. And this is perhaps the first real opening. But is it a good opening here? It's a tough opening pot here. Bank shot there by Leron. Brilliant. Very aggressive bank there on that 1. Leathered that 100 kilometers per hour into the pocket. Great shot there. He's trying for the combo on the 9. Could that 2 ball have passed? I think we are telling him I think I remember telling him that he should actually never have gone for that shot. He should never have actually tried to play a combo there. That's really, I would say that is really avaricious of Leron there. So he's giving Smurf a chance, and Smurf is eager to prove his point that his work that he has been putting in is paying off. And he has been waiting for this chance. There, nicely pot. Can he see the 4? It's a tricky pot here on the 4. Let's see here. I don't think the pot, is it available? He's going for it. He's got to be careful and negotiate the carom into that 6. Oh. Or was he trying to play a 3 safe? 3 real safety? Oh, he has sold out. He has definitely sold out. And now Leron has his chance. Measuring up the pot. Let's see here. Leron's just got to keep his composure. Get settled. The pressure's on. Because he literally just arrived about 8 minutes ago. Oh, pressure, pressure. That is pressure. Okay. So Smurf down quickly. And as I said, Smurf is really eager to prove his point. And they have developed a rival for each other. But what has Smurf done here? Or was he trying to play a safe? I'm not sure. I think Smurf missed that shot. Now it has turned into a missed parade. Because both players are feeling the pressure. Smurf has to end this match, this team match. Leron has to try to keep Team Apex Predators in the rack. He's trying to play safety. Oh no, that's not the way, Leron. That's a bad out. Bad play there. He's giving Smurf a bit too much chance. And this young man, giving him too much chance can be very detrimental. Oh, missing again. So it's not working out for both players. I think that the pressure is setting in already. I think more so for Smurf than Leron. But there's a lot of noise in the background. Lots of players not sure what's going on. Because a lot of the players here, they play pool for leisure. Oh no. I think that's a ball in hand. Yes, it's a ball in hand. Leron is pretty concerned. He's asking if the 7 ball did not touch the rail. I was looking, but I wasn't sure. Shane was pretty convinced that the 7 didn't touch the rail. But again, Smurf is down quickly. Settling himself. So Leron has given up an unfortunate ball in hand there. Smurf on the 4. Stop shot for this 5. It's not ideal though because the pot on the 6 there. And as I said, guys, these are C-level players. You can't expect too much from them because the knowledge of this game is still literally on the horizon for them. Missing that uncharacteristic 5. So Smurf has definitely, even though eager to prove his point, he has definitely missed some very easy shots. Leron as well. But we've got to see which player is going to come out victorious. A bit of a turn in the arm there by Leron. He successfully puts the 5. So this 6 has to be cleanly put. Got a hold position here for the 6. Straight up. Ooh, missing. Again. It started off as a very entertaining rack. But it has turned out into a mishap. Players are missing easy shots. Playing bad position. Let's see if Smurf can really get out here. Smurf is trying to play again. Not playing the safety right. Selling out again for about the 4th time. And Leron is yet to capitalize on the chances that Smurf is giving him. Oh dear. Perhaps not the best ending for the players. But guys, do look out for the other matches that are coming up. This is the first time for us. This is the first time for me. I've never yet gotten a chance to really commentate on this level of play. Oftentimes I commentate on matches with high level players, but it's also good because I did remember Efren saying one time that he learns the most when he watches the newcomers to the game play. They teach him a lot. So Smurf leaving himself tough here on the 7. Let's see what he does here. He's going for the cut. Oh, incredible shot there by Smurf. Oh, wow. The crowd is immersed. What a shot there by Smurf. What a thin cut on that 7. After missing so many shots earlier, he's definitely come with the one that matters the most. Rolling in that 8 and settling down. So Smurf literally finally getting over the pressure here, playing a really incredible pot there on the 7 and coming through to win the team match for Team JAMSVB to take a 5-1 victory over Team Apex Predator. Alright, so there we go. Nice match there. Lots of twists and turns. But coming up next, it's the doubles event. The C-level players go up against the A-B level players. See you in the next one. Until then, take care.